This is the Energy Within podcast, all about accessing, nurturing, and building your energy and confidence so that you can feel confident being your true self, accept your soul's mission, and start taking action on it. My name is Carrie Jokala. I am your host. I am a Reiki master teacher, a fitness instructor, a wife, a mom to 2 little boys, and this is episode 131. And if you are new here, I would just like to make sure that I say hi and welcome, and I'm so glad that you're here. Again, just want to point out and express gratitude for how many downloads I've been getting on this podcast this month. Absolutely the highest that it's ever been, and there's still room this month for it to grow. So thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the download button, since that's actually how the downloads get counted. So I think if you just listen without downloading, it doesn't count towards the download numbers. And it's not the end of the world. It really doesn't matter. It's just cool to see the actual numbers. So if you're so inclined, hit the download button. It will also save your data. And for me, what I've been doing a lot lately is I've been going in the sauna after some of my workouts, and I bring my phone in there with me, and don't harp on me if you're not supposed to do that. I overheated my phone one time. And all the other times since then, I've made sure to either not stay in the sauna that long. And I also now grab an extra towel and I keep it inside that towel, and it seems to help regulate the temperature around the phone a little bit. But anyway, there's no reception in there. So I have to make sure that if I do want to listen to a podcast, so I'm not just staring at a wall the whole time, that I have it downloaded so that I can still listen to the whole thing without having to worry about reception. So there's just another tidbit that you'll save your data, and then you can make sure that no matter where you are, you can still listen to whatever podcast you're listening to. So this is the last Wednesday in March. So this is the final meditation for Meditation March. And as soon as humanly possible, I'm going to get all of these put together separately, of course, but put together in one spot so that you can go to my website and have the option to download 1 or 2 or all of them as just the meditation, so that when you want to go back and listen to these, you don't have to fast forward or find the spot where I stop talking. You can just go right into the meditation. So that'll be coming for you shortly. Those will be free because obviously they're free here on the podcast. And I just want to make it easy and accessible for you. I do have some exciting interviews coming up, some more solo episodes. I thought I might release a few bonus episodes this month because I have had some ideas of things that I've wanted to chat about, but I just ran out of time, which is why I typically only do 1 podcast a week, because that's really all I have time for, because I do everything myself at the moment. So maybe once I have millions of downloads, I'll have an editor and a VA who posts everything for me and uploads all of it. But for now, it's all me. So 1 a week is all I can get. But you'll be hearing those thoughts and what they are in the next couple of weeks, as well as a follow-up, a second interview with Morgan Risden, who is an Alexander Technique practitioner. I don't know if I'm using the correct term there, but it's the Alexander Technique that she uses in her practice. And we ran out of time because I didn't want my interviews to go like ridiculously long. So we spent, I think, a good hour talking about the physical side of how the Alexander Technique can help you. And we briefly touched on the emotional side, the trauma part of it. So I brought her back to discuss that whole part of it. So that was a really fun and interesting conversation. And I have another one in the works. I'm going to bring back Katie Lane, and we're just going to have a conversation. It's not even really going to be an interview for that one. So I'm really excited to share what that topic's going to be about with you. We just have to get that scheduled. So look forward to that. So today is going to be a morning meditation to help you wake up and set your intention, start with a good mood, because we've done a sleep meditation and we've covered a whole bunch of other different aspects of ourselves and what we need. So it only makes sense that we make sure we get a morning meditation in there as well. And I want to make a quick reference that even though I think this one's going to be really great as well, I'm, in full disclosure, pulling a little bit of inspiration from the Yoga Booty Ballet guided meditation CD. I don't know if you remember the Yoga Booty Ballet workout series. It was a Beachbody thing years ago. I don't believe it's still promoted. I'm not a Beachbody coach. I'm not on their app or anything like that. So I don't know if those are workouts that can still be accessed, like on the app if you don't have them on DVD. But they had made a guided meditation CD with a whole bunch of different ones. So they had a morning one, a sleep one, a prosperity one, and I think the other one was just affirmations, and it was like a moving meditation. So like something for you to just have on while you're walking or even driving, doing the dishes, just affirmations going into your head. A lot of it centered around weight loss and things like that, but also, positive self-identity and that sort of thing. But all of them were really good in my opinion. And I love the background music. I'm really trying hard to track down music that sounds like that because it's some of my favorite. Like, it's calming. It's got the repetitiveness that you need so that you can just fall into the right state. And not that the music that I've been using doesn't do that, but I don't personally get the same feeling from it. It's been close, but I don't get the exact same feeling from it that I do from these other ones. So I'm trying hard to find ones that are similar. So if you perhaps have resources for royalty-free meditation music outside of, I've searched all over iTunes. I did a Google search, but a lot of them are ridiculously expensive for one song. So if by chance you've got the hookup, let me know. And I know I've referenced this CD in the past, probably when I did some of the other meditations, but I thought in referencing it again, I would suggest, maybe looking on Amazon or even eBay or something like that. And I decided I should probably look it up and just see so I know if it's available. And I just wanted to share just because I thought it was funny. So, of course, I go to Amazon first. I type it in. I only see one option. It barely even looks like a normal listing, so who even knows? I click on it, and you have to click on the drop down to see the buying options, and it kicks you to the next page where it says it's $125. So I don't know who's selling it, where it's coming from. So I would not suggest, these are good meditations, but I wouldn't suggest paying $125 for 5 meditations unless they were like hyper personalized or something like that. And they're not. And so I went to eBay, and I'll leave this up to you. So there's only a couple at the time that I'm recording this. So who knows if they'll still be there? They probably will. I don't think these are going like hotcakes or anything because who even knows about these anymore? But there's one on there for $24.97, so $24.97 plus $11.42 shipping. Not sure why the 42 cents, but free returns, it says. And you scroll down a little bit, and I found one more. I didn't bother going to another page at all, but I found one more. It says it's sealed. It's brand new. $14.95 in free shipping. So that one could be worth it if you're the one to snag that one. FYI, if you type in Yoga Booty Ballet guided meditation, it brings up what looks like to me a lot of the DVD workouts. So maybe there is a meditation on there, but that's not the CD. Just FYI. And now that I have spent way too much time talking about this other meditation CD, let's get into your morning meditation, shall we? And you can begin this one in bed, but just FYI, pretty quickly, once we start the meditation, I'm going to guide you to ideally sit up. You don't have to. but I find it would be helpful for actually starting the waking up process. So here we go. Good morning. It's time to wake up and set your intention for the day. You can begin this meditation lying down, but whether you're lying down or sitting up, I invite you to take a moment to stretch. So I will not be guiding you through a body scan this time, rather just inviting you to feel into where you need to stretch, how you need to move, to start getting everything moving again and start waking your body up. If you are lying down, I invite you now to sit up. You can continue lying down if that feels better, but sitting up will help to wake you up a little bit more. If you've opened your eyes, I invite you to close them again. Begin by visualizing white light coming from God, from heaven, from wherever you imagine, and pouring in through your crown, through the top of your head, filling your entire body. The center of this energy settles into your heart space. Watch it fill up your heart and start to turn into a beautiful golden light. Maybe even a bit of melted gold. This golden light is shining from your heart and starting to expand all the way around your body and out into the world around you as far as you would like to spread it. Now we're going to move to your root chakra at the base of your spine. See it glowing bright red and expanding. Take that energy and visualize it going down into the ground. You can see it as the light moving down. You can see it as cords. You can envision roots growing. Whatever makes sense to you, send that energy down through your legs and all the way into the ground as deep as you need to go to feel rooted, grounded, and solid. Now, as you're grounded, we're going to call your energy and all the pieces of you back from dreamland, from the sleep world, from the other realms, from wherever you went in your sleep. Calling all the pieces of you back to make you whole again, to fill you up, to bring in your true essence of who you really are and who you're meant to be. To cleanse any energy that you no longer need from your aura, including any leftover sleepiness, bring your hands in front of you with the palms facing you and the fingertips touching. They can be a little apart. Take your hands in front of your face and move them over your head all the way behind. Now take your hands in front of your eyes, one over each, and wipe that energy away. Actively move your hands and pull that energy away, cleansing away what you have seen that holds you back. Now do the same over your nose, removing what you have smelled that holds you back. Over your mouth, what you have tasted. Over your ears, for what you have heard. Cleansing away over your throat, what you have said or not said. Over the heart, to cleanse away what you have felt in your heart that's holding you back. Over your stomach, over your solar plexus, your gut, for what you have held back in your gut. Over your hands, for what you have touched. And 3 times over your lower back, cleansing away guilt, shame, and remorse. Now it's time to set the intention for your day. You can pick a word, or a phrase, or a feeling. What do you want the theme for your day to be? Think of that now. Cup your hands in front of your heart and bring that intention into your hands. And now place your hands over your heart, sending that intention into your body through your heart, so that everything that you say and do centers from your heart today. And now we're going to take a page from Mindi Huebner's book and do a short mental rehearsal, going through as much or as little of your day as you'd like, and imagining those parts of your day going the way you would like them to. Take a little bit to envision any of those parts of your day now. The key here is not to attach to the how or the outcome, but rather to expect that things will go well and always anticipating this or something better, being open to how it is actually supposed to play out for your best and highest good. Take another moment for another final stretch if you need it. And let's go and begin your day. Namaste. I'll be honest, I have not yet ended a meditation with namaste. And I don't know that it's going to become a habit because I'll tell you this, for as confident of a person as I feel that I am, I'm one of those people when I go to a yoga class, which isn't often, but if I go to a yoga class, I'll say namaste, but I keep it really quiet, because not everyone else is saying it all the way out loud. So I don't want to be the one yelling it. I don't want to draw any attention to myself. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, first of all, please share it. Feel free to send it to anybody who you feel would enjoy it as well. And also, please feel free to share it on your social media. Do a screenshot or a screen recording and grab some audio. Share it to your stories or even make a post and tag me and let me know what your favorite part was. And of course, as I stated earlier, keep an eye out for when all of these meditations will be available as downloads on my website, where it is just the meditation, none of this chatter before and after, so you can just go right to the meditation and then end at the end. Coming very soon, I will have the page up for the Akashic Records sessions, so if you're interested in that, you can start booking those. If you have questions, let me know. I will, if I haven't by time this podcast is up, because I'm not sure what the rest of my week looks like as I record this. If I haven't yet, I will be doing a live video in my Facebook group, The Energy Within, explaining more about what the Akashic Records are and how a session can help you and all of the things we can do with the Akashic Records. But of course, anytime you can book a Reiki session and we can talk about it there as well if it's something you'd like to add into a session and we can just see what happens. I also do still have oracle card readings via email, so feel free to check out and jump on one of those. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Go check out the reels I've been making. Help me bust the algorithm. And of course, if you're not already, make sure that you join the Energy Within Facebook group. Please just make sure that you answer the questions, because that way I know that you are a real person, that you're genuinely interested in joining the group, and it's not just some random person who's either a spammer or maybe even a bot for all I know, or someone who randomly stumbled on the group and was like, yeah, I'll join this one. I would like to protect the energy of the group a little bit, so I'm less likely to reject if you answer the questions. I won't reject if you answer the questions, but if you don't answer the questions, I'll reject with a note asking you to answer the questions. So that's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.